Welcome to week 2 of the course. And before we get into the course, I'm going to insert a video here I've done before about being your own cheerleader. So you may have seen this last year, but I'll show it again here. Just maybe if you need a little inspiration on, if you don't got any help out there, but you still need to be your own cheerleader. So I'll insert this right here, and then we'll get back to the course. Hello everybody, welcome to week 2 of the course here, and before we get into the course, I'm going to share with you a just short 3-minute motivational piece. I've shared this a few times, so I'm going to insert it here, and then when we're done, I'll jump back in here into the course. For this video, we're talking about adult learners, college students, or anybody that is encountering an obstacle in life of lack of support, which means we have to be our own cheerleader. So we're talking about, lack of support, be your own cheerleader. In life, life is busy. For working adults pursuing a college degree, life is even busier. We have globalization, technology, social media, all these daily things that are going on. It creates a very busy environment, and then there's all these challenges that we come across. There's balancing life in general. There's the family, children, work, church, social media, social events, soccer mom, soccer dad, and then on top of all that, there's school. And so that's another commitment you have to make sure you're doing every week. If you are fortunate enough to have a great support group, fantastic, good for you. And there's a lot of support out there. However, there are people who don't have that support, and that's an issue. From friends, work, or even family. Sometimes it's a misconception that there's no support, but other times, it's just not there. Managers, peers, friends may lack any empathy or understanding. They just don't get it. They don't understand why it's so difficult for you to do what you have to do. Sometimes, single parent or a couple, your only real cheerleader may be your children. That they're the ones that give you that little bit of inspiration every day. Come over there and ask your mommy, daddy, what are you doing? But that does not mean you cannot do it. All the negatives and the stress and everything that comes with life, if anything, it makes you stronger and more independent, self-confident, more focused, manager of your own destiny, your own boss, if you allow it. The thing to remember is you do not allow others to cast doubt, to create negatives, to be a negative influence in your life, in your environment, be it at work, home, or wherever. You have to, eliminate those negatives and stay focused and be your own cheerleader. Appreciate the cheerleaders you do have. Appreciate the cheerleaders you don't know about. There's people out there you don't even know that who watch, who wonder how you do it, who are encouraged by your example. Who privately appreciate what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. Those people are out there. More than likely, you have cheerleaders who are proud of you and will tell you in due time that they are proud of you. They're out there. But regardless if someone cheers you on or not, just remember, you are your number one cheerleader. Do not let the negatives, the naysayers, the ho-hum people stop you from what your goal is, from what you're wanting to do and achieve, and why you're wanting to achieve it. Of course. So we're into week 2. Alrighty. So we've got pretty much the same each week. You got your chapters. So we have chapters 4, 5, and 6. Has to do with the extent and decisions, investment decisions, looking ahead, and pricing. So. All these chapters interrelate to running a business, and it depends on what you're going to be doing in the future. And that's why managerial accounting is important, because if you're going to be running an office or running your own business, you do have to have some knowledge of what's going on. You'll probably have an accountant doing the accounting part and creating P&L, profit and loss statements, and financials, but you need to understand how to look at them, read them, and see if something's wrong. I learned back in my days, after the Army, I worked at Domino's Pizza running their corporate stores out in Seattle and Philadelphia. And so one of the things I learned after a while was how to look at P&L statements, and things will jump out. And so you got to have an understanding of what you're looking for in, managerial economics and so forth. It's kind of like I do my car analogies, like, hey, you're driving a car and something don't sound right. You got a flat tire. You know what you're looking for, and you know what it looks like, and it just jumps right out at you. Same thing with, doing financials and making like decisions and stuff like that. So, okay, so enough of that. Discussions, just keep doing like you're doing. Great work. Assignments, if there was a problem, I will let you know. I know these in this course, some of these assignment questions can be difficult. But if you got a problem, just get in touch with me and let me know. And then of course you got your research and your quiz. So it's pretty much the same format every week. And you don't have any you do not have a project, so that part's good. And so with that, I'm gonna let you go here. I'll give you my test questions. So all of you know, I have the 8-year-old, the 4-year-old, soon to be 9 and 5. But anyway, so I took them somewhere the other day. And so this is where we were at doing something. And so if you want to kind of figure out what we were doing, where we were at, and yeah, so there you go. All right, so that'll be a test question. And with that, I'm going to let you go. So you got, all of you have a great week. As always, get in touch if you got any questions or anything. All right, and that will do it. Take care, everybody.